Hey guys, it's Ike, and welcome back to another edition of Bad Ramblings, the series where I ramble on badly. Today's topic is a Yuri manga called She, Her Camera, and Her Seasons by Tsukiko. A little bit of a backstory before we get started. Last week when I was sick and I couldn't stop tweeting about how sick I was, I didn't really do anything, but one night I was binging through a bunch of different manga that I've never read before, and this one in particular was one of it. It had recently gone updated, and that was the main reason why I had my interest in it, because I've never heard of this before, or maybe I did and I just completely forgot about it. And yeah, that's the whole fucking backstory with that. What is this manga about? Miyama Akari is a poor high school student with a part-time job, and she's tired of fitting in with all the girls who do their best to look and act the same. One girl in her class, Sendo Yuki, is different from the others. She rarely speaks or interacts with the other girls in the class, and Akari finds her intriguing. After she follows Yuki during lunch one day, Akari sees a whole other side of her, one that is fascinated with cameras and photography. As Akari and Yuki become friends, Akari can't ignore her growing attraction to Yuki. To make matters more confusing, a boy from their class, Rintaro, has started openly and persistently flirting with Akari. High school is a bewildering time for the heart, and Akari's is no exception. Honestly, when I saw that summary, I was like, ooh, it's a love triangle. Do I really want to get myself into this love triangle? And the answer is, fuck it, why not? I'll give it a go. You know, it's 1 a.m., what do I have to lose other than my sleep? Before I head into the spoiler arena, I'd recommend you reading it beforehand. It's not a bad manga, and I really do like the teenage angst within this manga. I really enjoy it. It's not like an overwhelming thing. That, and they have a really good character who I will be talking about for most of this fucking thing anyways. Alright, you good? Let's go. One of my favorite character, and I feel like he is the saving grace in this manga, is Rintaro. Even though he kinda is the thing that's causing problem, I'm just saying problem for Akari and Yuki, because since we're talking about love triangle, for Akari, she assumes that Yuki has feelings for Rintaro because she takes a lot of pictures with him, and later on she finds out that Yuki and Rintaro were friends before, or at least they've known each other when they were kids, somewhere around there. He says that she hasn't, really made much contact with him, but she's still here taking pictures of him when he's playing sports and all that fucking jazz. I say he causes a bit of trouble because he is a part of the love triangle, and he's a dude, and there's a lot of fucking... Not a lot, but there are some very loudmouth purists who don't want any men in their Yuri at all. God, why can't he be a she? But at the same time, without him, I feel like the plot wouldn't really progress anywhere in particular. I mean, it might have branched off on a seemingly nicer story, but I do like the path that we are going on right now. And, you know, Rintaro is just an overall nice guy. He really is such a nice guy. His attitude kind of reminds me of, it's that one dude from the Netsuzo Trap. Not the white hair guy, but the other dude. He's a very nice guy too. Anyways, let's talk about the girls, the first being Akari. I really like her character. I feel like she's a good protagonist, and I just like her attitude overall. Once her interest points towards Yuki, and she starts garnering feelings for her, I understand that whole, fucking teenage angst, and especially, again, when they're in, Japan and shit, and being gay out in the open isn't exactly, the best idea that you can do. So I see that she's struggling with that, but the fact that Yuki is herself, it doesn't really help with Akari's situation. Because Yuki is, I don't know, she's this like mysterious type of girl, and she gives out mixed feelings, which again doesn't help with Akari's situation, with especially with that whole point in when they were in the bathtub, if I remember, and she gives Akari a kiss but takes a picture of it. When I was thinking about that, to Yuki, maybe that was just a picture moment, but Akari is over here like, she kissed me, you know, does that mean she has interest in me like I have interest in her? So that just goes on another fucking loop, and then there's this not growing problem, but there was this problem with the girls that Akari used to hang out with, because she kind of left the group and started hanging out with Yuki more, and so her previous group of friends started teasing her about how she's dating Yuki, essentially, you know, like, oh, you're a lesbian and you're over here with your girlfriend and shit. And Akari's trying to deny it because technically they're not dating yet, but we can't have people spreading rumors of you being gay. Nobody fucking wants that, or do they? I don't know. But Yuki doesn't help the fact that she shows them pictures of her and Akari kissing. I don't know, maybe Yuki just doesn't understand social norms, especially in Japan. Maybe she just doesn't get it. Maybe she is a fucking mysterious person, so maybe she's a fucking alien who just doesn't understand human interaction, but she just really loves old-fashioned cameras, to which, just a little bit of note on that, I do like the fact that she uses this, like, old-style camera, something that I actually have never seen before, instead of just, you know, modern-type cameras. I thought that was an interesting twist, because, you know, the whole photography thing, it's been there and done. Again, having that nice little twist and, like, giving us a showcase of, like, an older camera, I thought that was pretty nice. The angst really amped up when Akari decided to confess her feelings to Yuki, but it kind of felt like Yuki wasn't responding to her. Or at least, I don't know, I feel like in chapter 9, it was going, the thought bubbles were going through Yuki, and she was wondering why Akari did it. And essentially in chapter 8, Akari confessed to Yuki, and she went and she held Yuki's hand, and she was just hoping, like, please hold my hand back to let me know that you show the same feeling. And what Yuki did instead is just take her hand away so she can start snapping pictures of Rintaro, and that just fucking broke Akari. It was a pretty sad moment. But, yeah, chapter 9 came out, and Akari is over here feeling sad about herself, you know, feeling rejected, because that's essentially what Yuki did, even if she might have not understand it. And so she started having a dark thought, and I thought that the way that it was gonna go was gonna go onto a bad route. Rintaro came after her, and she realizes that Yuki is always taking pictures of Rintaro. However, there is one aspect of Rintaro that Yuki can't do, and that is to be in a relationship with him, or to be, you know, to be there during his, during, you know, intimate moments and shit. So she's like, okay, if Yuki can't take that, then I'll do it just to, in a way, in spite of Yuki. Since this is something that she won't ever be able to do. So I'm gonna take this opportunity away from her. And she asked Rintaro, hey, you wanna go out with me? That was like back in November 11th. And I was thinking to myself, holy shit, I hope he doesn't fucking say yes. And by the time chapter 10 was translated and released, Rintaro just shows us that he is indeed the best character in this manga, even if, again, he is slightly causing trouble in this love triangle, even though he isn't really trying to. He's just there, you know. But he is a really good character, because he sees her and he thinks, no, I'm not gonna go out with you because you're acting weird. So it's like, no way, Jose. And eventually, he kind of gives her a note because it was kind of a cute thing with Akari. She's like, I don't have a cell phone or something like that. And he's like, okay, well, what if I do it the old-fashioned way? And he starts giving her notes as like text messages. It's really cute, honestly. Like, Rintaro, he's I like him. I hope he finds himself a nice lady who will treat him well. And I hope his niceness won't let people take advantage of him. I don't even know how that fucking sentence worked. Anyways, in chapter 10, he gives her a note that says, I like you, will you go out with me? And Akari kind of reverts back to her usual personality and is like, oh, no, I don't want to go out with you, ugh. So after that nice little moment, we enter the somber period where Akari doesn't want to fucking see Yuki and she's just going out, but at the same time, she causes another misunderstanding and she asks Rintaro, or maybe she did it on purpose. I think she kind of did it on purpose. But she asked Rintaro, hey, you want to go home with me? And he's like, oh, sure, fuck it, I'll fucking go. But she didn't really walk home with him. She just says, like, alright, I'm fine being on my own, see you later. And she walks home, and he's over here like, I've been used again. But that causes a misunderstanding because Yuki and then her previous group of friends are like, whoa. Or at least just mainly her previous group of friends, like, whoa, is she going out with Rintaro now? I thought she was going out with Yuki. So we have that fucking misunderstanding that's gonna happen, but Akari is still, again, going through her somber period, and she's just very sad about it, you know, because she did hold a lot of feelings for Yuki, and she got fucking rejected. Oh, sad boys. Oh, what a fucking sad time. This is but even though it's just sad and full of teenage fucking angst, it's still pretty fucking good. However, I hope Yuki come to a realization or some shit, like either you fucking confess to Rintaro or you come to realize with your feelings with Akari, alright? Because you are the fucking stickler in this fucking manga. I kinda don't like her character, mainly because she kinda reminds me of, what's-her-face from Citrus. I literally cannot remember anybody's name right now. May! That's her fucking name, and Yuki reminds me of May, and I just... Look, you know what? I'll come out to say it. I still kinda don't like May's character. I do like her later on, but I still kinda don't like it. I have a love-hate relationship with her and the whole fucking Citrus series. So overall, I really enjoyed the story, and I'm anxious to know what is going to happen next. And I just hope Yuki kinda gets off her fucking high horse, or at least we get to learn a little bit more about her backstory. So then we can start to fucking understand her character instead of this fucking quirky silent girl who likes photography. That's about it for me. If I have anything else to say, I'll write it in the description down below. What do you guys think of this manga? Have you read it, or are you interested in reading it now that you've gone through my fucking ramblings? Thank you guys for watching this. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I've got my social media. Check me out on my Twitter, my Instagram. I got my Discord as well if you wanna come on and talk to me in real time and with some other cool individuals. I also have my Patreon as well, where for $1 you can buy out my friendship and also feed my habit. Other than that, thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next video.